Remember the concert that Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner helped put on to raise money after that tax day flood? Houstonians opened their wallets, and the Rockets, they gave $500,000. In all, the mayor's fundraising efforts helped pull in $1.8 million for the victims of the tax day flood. But what came of that money? Investigative reporter Jace Larson live in the hard-hit Greenspoint area, and he's been tracking where these donations ended up. Jace?
Hey, Dominique, we can all remember as we looked at this area back in April, it was underwater here. Today, we discovered that some of the money that was fundraised for these victims here has been spent, but there's a whole chunk of it that has not. What started as inches in Greenspoint turned into feet on tax day.
I opened the door because they were saying fire department. I opened the door and he said, "Ma'am, grab some shoes and come with me."
Bridget Noble's apartment was ruined.
It damaged everything I had.
But thanks to generous giving, she was able to replace most of her items, including this dresser that she received from the Houston Furniture Bank. The organization is getting $40,000 of the donated money, but that's small potatoes considering what some other groups have received. Has any of it gone to a place that it shouldn't have?
No. The reason why we don't think that is because we trust the United Way.
The man in charge of Houston's flood recovery says the United Way vetted how each nonprofit that received donated funds planned to spend the money. $458,000 went to repay the city of Houston, which covered hotel rooms for flood victims. Other money went to fix flooded cars or provide new kitchen appliances. $67,000 covered the cost of opening an emergency shelter. But I found today that $695,000 that Neighborhood Centers Incorporated was given will be held for long-term needs.
A lot of people make the mistake of thinking that once the flood is over, within 6 weeks to 12 weeks, everything's back on track. That is absolutely not the case.
Bridget is trying to recover financially. She says she'd be a lot further behind if it wasn't for the help she's received.
I want to tell them thank you, thank you, thank you. If I had 1,000 tons, I couldn't say thank you enough.
If you know of a flood victim that still needs help, you can contact the United Way. It's easy to do. You just have to pick up the phone and dial 211. We're live in Greenspoint. Jace Larson, KPRC Channel 2 News.